So those of us that have young individuals that have just gained admission into tertiary institution, congratulations. Are you checking in on your wards? Are you checking in on these young individuals? You may look at them as young adults. They still need guide and they still need your checking in them. Why they need all of this is because it's a new environment, it's a new life, and they need to be well taken care of. So why not check in? If you check in, they will be happy because it shows that even when they've left home, you still have their best interest at heart. A lot of things is happening out there. There are a lot of stress out there. Going to a new environment, getting to know new people, adjusting to school stress, all of these is overwhelming. So as a caregiver, as a sister, an uncle, an auntie, a parent, a guardian that have these young ones that you have sent forth to tertiary institution of any kind, be it polytechnic, monotechnic, universities, any tertiary institution, or place where you've sent them out to learn skills, please check in on them. Number one, emotional stability. You know they just left home. They can be homesick sometimes. They can miss home. They can miss the family relationship. They can miss how they interact with their family. They can miss their friends. They can miss their environment. So check in for emotional stability, emotional support. Another thing is academic guidance. For those parents that have passed through this kind of training, you will be able to provide academic guidance. You can share your experience on how you navigated when you started. You can equally tell them what they can do as new intakes. You can show them how to get school resources and school materials. You can equally help them to see how they can make good friends. You can equally help them to see how they can get extra tutor or extra tutorials in courses that are difficult for them, how they can be able to find these resources that can help them to thrive. So check it out there. Now, making friends can be very overwhelming for them. Getting to meet new people, you can guide them in making friends so that they don't make friends with the wrong kind of people. In campuses, we have different side of people, the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you leave them unguided, they can make friends with even the worst, and your children come home with bruises. It might not be physical bruises, it can be a lot of other things that you never envisaged that can happen to the child. So it's important for you to check in. Then when you check in, you can address concern. You know, from the tone of their voice, you can get on a video call, their countenance, their body language can tell you that they have a concern. It can tell you that something is bothering them. It can tell you that they are stressed out. It can tell you that anxiety have overwhelmed them. So you try as much as possible to check in so that you can address any concern they have. If you don't check in, they may not tell you this concern. They may feel they can be able to handle it. But by the time you check in, they will be able to tell you what their concern is. So always check in. Then you encourage responsibility. Checking in and asking them, how did your day go? What lectures did you have today? How many of them did you attend? Were you able to attend all? How did your assignment go? Were you able to find resources to get to do all these assignments? Were you able to catch up? Did you read? You know, it gives them a sense of responsibility that, oh, my guardians are going to call. They're going to ask me how I'm doing. If it's a child that is truthful to himself or herself, it's going to open up and tell you, I have this challenge, I have this challenge. I was able to catch up. I was not able to catch up with this. I am having problem with this, with this, with that. Are you able to provide a solution to them? So don't just let them go off and you just feel I am free. They are there, they can navigate on their own. They cannot. Even if they can, that's why you are there for them. So check in on them. Let them feel a sense of responsibility that even if they have left home, they are still responsible to you. they are still responsible to themselves. Help them set healthy boundaries. As you are in school, know that this time, that time, just as it is at home, it's not a good time to move around. You know, friends that visit at this time are not better friends. You can tell them what your boundaries are. That you left home does not mean that your boundaries have you have eliminated those boundaries. These boundaries can still help you in school. You know, those kind of checking in can help them. Then help them set goals. They are new to the environment. So you can tell them, why not do this, why not do this, so in order for you to make better grades, in order for you to achieve so, 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 and so great. It will help them. So don't leave them on their own and think they are good. They are young adults. They can navigate. They cannot. Be a proper guide and help them to navigate better. You see, these young ones, they are still under your care. Okay? We love our parents checking in on us. We love our elderly ones checking in on us. We would like our friends checking in on us. Don't you like it? So what if you do that for your child? So try as much as possible to check in on these young individuals you've sent out to tertiary institution. They need our guide. They need your guide. They need our guide. It's very important. So keep checking in on them. And young ones, if they check in on you, know that it's from a place of love. It's a place where you are wanted. They are the best people who have your best interests at heart. So follow a proper guide. Follow the check-in. Sometimes you check in on them too. Check in on your caregivers. They will love it. All right. I'll see you in the next.